Hey Patriots fans, today we have a lot to unpack about the team and some of the key developments that are shaping the rest of the season. First off, there's been a lot of chatter about Kahan Booty and his current status with the team. As of now, Mike Vrabel has labeled him day-to-day, which immediately brings a mix of concern and cautious optimism. He mentioned that they don't expect him to practice early in the week and that they will reassess later, but the hopeful takeaway is that he might be back on the field soon. It's been evident that Booty has become one of Drake May's primary targets, and anytime he is sidelined, it affects the offensive flow. That said, injuries like these always test the depth and adaptability of the squad, and while comparisons have been drawn to Christian Gonzalez's previous hamstring issues, it's clear that the team is approaching this situation with careful management rather than panic. If Vrabel thought the injury was severe enough to warrant moving him to injured reserve, we likely would have seen that step taken, so there is room for cautious optimism regarding his return. Booty's absence has already had an impact on recent games, but the team has found ways to secure victories even without him. Observing past injuries like those suffered by Jaden Daniels and Cam Skattebo highlights how unpredictable recovery timelines can be, yet Booty's case seems less severe, allowing fans to hope for his involvement in the upcoming matchup against Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers present a significant challenge, even with their injury issues, as they remain a solid and resilient team, meaning the Patriots cannot underestimate the competition. Preparing for such games involves not just hoping for star players to return, but also strategically adjusting the offensive schemes to make the most of the available talent. On the topic of the trade deadline, there's been a lot of speculation about what the Patriots might do to strengthen their roster. Fans have suggested names ranging from top-tier edge rushers to wide receivers, and the conversation is ongoing. The reality is that the team must balance immediate needs with long-term strategy, and from all indications, Mike Vrabel's focus seems to be on shoring up key positions like edge rusher and quarterback depth, which are crucial as the team pushes toward playoff contention. While some fans continue to call for acquiring a wide receiver, recent statements and actions suggest the Patriots are looking internally for solutions to address these gaps rather than making a high-profile acquisition. One emerging storyline involves rookie wide receiver Kyle Williams from Washington State. Despite a modest start to the season, with only a handful of catches and limited targets, Vrabel's comments signal confidence in his potential. Williams has faced challenges typical of a rookie, including adjusting to the speed and complexity of the NFL game and competing with established receivers and tight ends. Yet, the coaching staff believes in his ability to contribute significantly as he gains more experience and opportunities. Past performances at the college level demonstrate his athleticism and capacity to stretch defenses vertically, which could become an essential part of the Patriots' offensive strategy. The coaching approach toward Williams emphasizes development and confidence building. Rather than pressuring him with immediate expectations or exposing him to overwhelming scrutiny, Vrabel seems committed to gradually integrating him into the offensive scheme, allowing him to learn and adapt while taking advantage of his physical attributes. The hope is that with consistent playing time and guidance, Williams can emerge as a reliable weapon, potentially offsetting some of the impact of injuries to key receivers like Booty. This patient approach to nurturing young talent reflects a broader philosophy of team building that prioritizes sustainable growth and depth rather than short-term fixes, which could be crucial as the Patriots navigate a challenging schedule. Looking at the playoff picture, the Patriots' trajectory so far this season has been remarkable. After 9 games, they sit at 7-2, giving them the highest probability of reaching the postseason in the AFC. This performance is even more impressive considering the expectations at the start of the season, where many might not have predicted the team sitting at the top of the conference standings. Wins against tough opponents, including the Atlanta Falcons, have cemented their position as serious contenders. Observing the standings, it becomes clear how dynamic the league is, with teams like the Kansas City Chiefs currently on the bubble despite being perennial contenders. The Patriots' consistency and ability to capitalize on opportunities have allowed them to separate themselves from competitors and establish a strong foundation for the remainder of the season. The depth and versatility of the roster have played a key role in these achievements. Players stepping up in moments of need, combined with strategic decisions from the coaching staff, have allowed the team to remain competitive even when injuries or game-specific challenges arise. This adaptability not only improves immediate performance, but also strengthens the overall team culture, fostering trust and resilience among players. In addition to the physical aspects, the mental and strategic components of the game have become increasingly important, with the Patriots demonstrating an ability to adjust game plans on the fly and exploit weaknesses in opposing defenses. Looking ahead, several key matchups will define the Patriots' path to the playoffs. Each game requires careful preparation, both in terms of individual player readiness and collective strategy. The coaching staff must weigh the risks and benefits of player rotations, particularly with individuals like Booty who may return midweek, while also giving opportunities to emerging talents such as Kyle Williams. How effectively these decisions are executed will likely determine the team's momentum heading into the postseason. Fans are watching closely, not only for the outcome of games, but also for signs of the team's long-term growth and the emergence of new stars who can make a lasting impact. Overall, the narrative of this season revolves around resilience, strategic thinking, and a careful balance between managing injuries and maximizing player development. With the guidance of Mike Vrabel and a roster that blends experienced veterans with promising rookies, the Patriots are positioning themselves for a strong finish to the regular season. Each decision, from handling day-to-day injuries to nurturing young players and evaluating potential trades, contributes to a broader vision of sustained competitiveness. As the season progresses, these dynamics will continue to unfold, offering fans plenty to analyze, debate, and celebrate as the team works toward its goals. The story of the Patriots this season is not just about wins and losses, but about the evolution of a team capable of adapting and thriving under pressure. Injuries, roster management, and player development all intertwine to create a complex picture that the coaching staff must navigate with precision. Fans have reasons to be optimistic, particularly given the combination of veteran leadership and emerging talent. But the path forward requires careful management and strategic foresight. As each game approaches, the decisions made on and off the field will shape the narrative of the Patriots season and define their prospects in the highly competitive landscape of the AFC. This mix of opportunity, challenge, and potential growth makes the current phase of the season particularly engaging. Every player, from established stars to rookies finding their footing, plays a role in the unfolding story. The coaching philosophy emphasizes both accountability and encouragement, fostering an environment where players can rise to challenges and contribute meaningfully. With key games looming and playoff positioning on the line, the Patriots are navigating a critical stretch of the season with an eye toward both immediate success and long-term sustainability. In conclusion, while there are uncertainties surrounding injuries and rookie development, the overall trajectory of the Patriots remains strong. With a clear focus on strategic growth, player development, and capitalizing on key matchups, the team is well-positioned to continue its success and maintain a competitive edge in the AFC. Fans have reason to stay excited, as the combination of veteran experience and emerging talent creates opportunities for thrilling performances and defining moments on the field. The coming weeks promise to be critical in shaping not only the playoff outlook, but also the future identity of the team as it continues to adapt and evolve throughout the season. As we continue to break down the Patriots season, another key aspect that stands out is the way the team is managing its wide receiver situation. With Kahan Booty's injury keeping him day-to-day, attention has naturally shifted to Kyle Williams, the rookie from Washington State, and how he might step up to fill the gap. Early in the season, Williams has had limited opportunities, with only a handful of targets and a few catches, but the coaching staff's approach indicates that they see him as more than just a temporary solution. Mike Vrabel has been clear in his support, emphasizing that the team believes in Williams' ability to develop into a reliable offensive weapon. This endorsement is critical, especially for a rookie adjusting to the pace and complexity of the NFL. It sends a message to both the player and the team. There is confidence in his potential, and the system is willing to invest time and opportunities to help him grow. Williams' skill set makes him a fascinating prospect. At Washington State, he displayed exceptional athleticism, speed, and the ability to create separation, traits that can translate well to the NFL if utilized effectively. The question becomes whether the Patriots can maximize these strengths in game situations, particularly when defenses are prepared to focus on established targets. His vertical threat and explosive capability can stretch defenses, creating space for other receivers and providing quarterback Drake May with additional options. This dynamic can also influence play calling, as having a rookie with potential for big plays allows the offensive coordinator to diversify strategies and keep opponents guessing. The development of Williams is not only about individual growth, but also about how his presence shapes the overall offensive scheme. While the focus is on the wide receiver position, the broader context of the team's season cannot be ignored. The Patriots currently hold the best odds to make the playoffs in the AFC, sitting at 7 wins and 2 losses after Week 9. This performance is particularly impressive when compared to preseason expectations, as many analysts did not anticipate the team reaching such heights at this point. Wins against tough opponents, strategic adjustments, and consistent execution have all contributed to this strong standing. At the same time, the league remains unpredictable. Teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, typically dominant in the AFC, are finding themselves on the playoff bubble, illustrating the volatility and competitiveness of the season. For the Patriots, maintaining momentum and minimizing mistakes in the coming weeks will be critical to securing a strong playoff position. Another important narrative revolves around the team's depth and adaptability. Injuries are a reality in any NFL season, and the Patriots have shown a remarkable ability to adjust. When star players are sidelined, others have stepped up to fill the void, and the coaching staff has demonstrated flexibility in implementing game plans that account for these absences. The integration of rookies, such as Williams, alongside seasoned veterans, showcases the organization's commitment to developing talent while maintaining competitiveness. This balance is essential, as it allows the team to manage short-term challenges without compromising long-term development. Players gain confidence from the trust shown by the coaching staff, and the overall team culture benefits from a sense of resilience and preparedness. Looking at the upcoming schedule, matchups against teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers present both challenges and opportunities. Despite the Buccaneers' injury concerns, they remain a formidable opponent with a solid roster capable of exploiting weaknesses. Preparing for such games requires strategic planning, from analyzing opponent tendencies to optimizing player rotations. The potential return of Booty adds another layer of complexity, as the team must evaluate how to integrate him without disrupting the rhythm Williams is building. The interplay between returning veterans and emerging talent highlights the importance of adaptability, as the Patriots seek to balance immediate performance with long-term player development. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, John Harbaugh, the longtime head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, is reportedly heading to Foxborough, and the Patriots are said to be pulling out all the stops to bring his defensive acumen to New England. While nothing has been officially confirmed, whispers in league circles suggest that Harbaugh's departure from Baltimore could be imminent following a tense end to the Ravens season. Sources close to the team hint at growing friction behind the scenes, with ownership reportedly seeking a new direction, ultimately leading to what could be a seismic coaching change. Foxborough, long known for its storied history and defensive-minded teams, seems to be the perfect landing spot for a coach of Harbaugh's caliber. The Patriots have been quietly rebuilding under the radar, and insiders suggest that the organization views Harbaugh not only as a stabilizing presence, but also as a strategic mastermind capable of reinvigorating a franchise hungry for defensive dominance. Rumors indicate that the front office has been in discreet discussions with Harbaugh over the past few weeks, exploring the possibility of a contract that could make him one of the highest-paid coaches in the league. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with speculation. Could Harbaugh's signature aggressive style, finally mesh with the Patriots' traditional philosophy? Or will the clash of cultures create a drama-filled tenure in New England? The timing is critical, with the NFL draft looming and free agency just around the corner. The Patriots, according to insiders, are eager to leverage Harbaugh's reputation for turning defensive units into championship contenders, hoping that his arrival could signal a new era of dominance. Meanwhile, Ravens fans are reportedly stunned, with social media already erupting over the potential departure of the coach, who has been synonymous with Baltimore's identity for nearly 2 decades. While nothing is set in stone, league observers can't ignore the signs. Secretive meetings, quiet travel to Massachusetts, and staff reshuffling in Baltimore all point toward a blockbuster move that could redefine the landscape of the AFC. Whether it happens remains uncertain, but for now, the rumor mill is in overdrive, and Patriot supporters may have reason to get excited. A defensive powerhouse could be coming to Foxborough, and John Harbaugh's name is at the center of it all. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.